So today I'm going off to Wellington Hospital to have an embolisation to hopefully fix my DNA fragmentation. Hey, good morning everyone. It's been a little while since I've posted an update on my vlog. I had some really devastating news not that long ago after my test that I had down in Brighton in the previous vlog. Yeah, it's come back with quite bad results unfortunately, so I had quite a high level of what's called DNA fragmentation, and I'm going to do a different video later on to discuss and talk about DNA fragmentation and actually why that prevents me from having children. But there potentially is a fix. I've gone to see Jonathan Ramsay in London a few weeks ago now, who's gone through my whole case history, the whole 6 years, and it's been amazing to speak to him because he is the expert in urology. I'm here today in London on the recommendation that I have something what's called an embolisation, but essentially I'm having a procedure to reduce the blood flow in my testicles, to cool them down, to then hopefully cause the DNA fragmentation to go away. Yeah, I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to medical stuff and needles and things. Makes me feel queasy, so I'm not particularly looking forward to today, but Katie's been through a lot. She's been so brave, and now it's my turn to be brave. I need this procedure to be done. I'm really hopeful it works. In 4 to 5 months time after today, I'll find out the results of how successful this procedure was. So I'm very, very hopeful, and fingers crossed that this comes together. So it's roughly 6:30 in the morning. I've got to get myself to the hospital now, so I'll update you throughout the day of how things go. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's my first experience of a private hospital. It's cost me a fortune, but hopefully that's worthwhile. But yeah, like, I'm in good hands. I've got one of the country's best surgeons on this today, so I'm really confident that this is going to be the right thing for us. And yeah, just got everything crossed. I mean, we've done all we can now. This is our last chance of the kind of, I suppose, the future of our family, really. This really is make or break for us, I think, because we can't afford any more treatment. We have done everything we can possible to make sure we're in the best condition as we can be for children. So this really is the last fix, and I feel really positive about it. I'm really confident. So I'd love to be able to say, or update you in a future vlog in sort of 6 months to a year's time, where I actually say, look, I'm having a child with Katie, because that would be an absolute dream. So yeah, watch this space, and let's see how today goes. Hope you enjoy the video, and hope you stick around and see how all this procedure works out. So I've just checked into my room. It feels like a hotel room, doesn't smell like a hospital. Got a TV, got everything I need, got my hospital bed. I've even got a funky shower room. Check that out. Not that I'm going to need to use that today too much, but yeah, and just got waiting for the consultant to come down now to go through the procedure. But first I need to get these bad boys on. But yeah, I feel pretty chilled. Nervous for the procedure, of course, but yeah, let's hope it's worthwhile, and fingers crossed it works. I'm just so hopeful that this embolisation can change the outcome of our future family, which we dream for. So it's worthwhile today, and let's see what happens. But time to get changed from the civvies to the gowns. Nice. Here we are in my PJs in my hospital gown. Yeah, ready for the surgery. Just waiting for the consultant to come down to talk through like the procedure and kind of how it's going to work. And yeah, I'm starting to get nervous now. I make jokes and do funny things when I get nervous. So let's just let you know exactly why I'm here. Basically, I had a DNA fragmentation test, and my DNA fragmentation on my sperm cells were not particularly good. I fall well outside of the fertile range, which means that my chances of conception are very, very low, if at all any. Of course, that news was super devastating. I saw Jonathan Ramsay, and after a full examination and going through our whole case history, I've got something called varicocele, which basically means that I've got like enlarged veins in my nuts, is the best way I can put it. What that does is it increases the temperature So when sperm's produced and stored ready to be used, essentially that increased temperature can cause DNA problems, and DNA integrity can suffer because of it. So when it comes to us fertilising an egg, basically it works because I've got sperm there that is usable, and it we can fertilise an egg. But when it comes to then growing an embryo and actually developing a baby, that's when obviously the DNA really comes in. So at that point we lose it, and it's obviously devastating each time this happens. So it's very, very difficult, and it's a really hard thing because I've wasted almost 6 years when this could have been treated by the NHS a lot sooner, but unfortunately through the system of the NHS it means that this is just a cosmetic surgery having this done today, and they won't cover it for fertility reasons because it causes me no pain as such. There's no real issues, it's just a case of it's affecting our fertility issue. So Jonathan Ramsay recommended me to come to the Wellington Hospital in London to have an embolisation, which essentially means that they kind of block the blood flow to certain veins in my testicles that are slightly higher. Sounds really simple. I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing how they actually do it, because it's like, it baffles me, this kind of stuff. But basically by blocking that blood flow down that way means there's less warmer blood there, which therefore would cool the area. So when my sperm's produced and stored, it's less susceptible to temperature increase, and then the plan is that the DNA fragmentation is far less apparent. It will still be there, it's not a complete cure, but what Jonathan Ramsay explained to me is that from of many years in this field, of his expertise, basically what he said is that there's so much evidence to suggest that having an embolisation can really help with DNA integrity for sperm. So this is our best chance. We've had IVF treatment through ICSI. It's never going to work for us all the time. The DNA is no good. It's never going to work. So this is the only way we can actually make sure this now happens. So a lot rides on today. Of course, I'm really nervous for the procedure. I'm not very good when it comes to being out of control and kind of needles and people working on me. I'm not really looking forward to that, but I'm in good hands. So I've got one of the best surgeons in the UK that does this with a really high success rate, and I should be out by today ready to crack on with our racing stuff, I suppose, and back to my dogs and Katie. I'm just really hopeful it works, because something like this procedure, although it's very expensive and unfortunately it's completely skinned us out, we can look back from today and go that we've tried absolutely everything, and the ideal outcome is that we have a child naturally, which would just be an absolute dream. The other outcome will be that it's increased, but we wasn't then successful for a pregnancy afterwards, but at least we can look back on today and go, we've gone everything we've done, and I think that will just be better for us for the future, because at least we know there's nothing more we could have done. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the other side, but thanks for tuning in today. If you're here for fertility reasons and you're someone that's going through fertility treatment yourself, please do subscribe, because I've got future content coming up talking more about fertility and causes of infertility and things like that. So there's lots of content coming up about all that kind of stuff. Once I'm fit, recovered and healthy, I'm back to racing, and there's going to be some sim racing experience stuff, and of course real track race cars, because that's why this channel's been created as well, is to document my race journey. So it's a bit of a combination of my fertility journey and becoming a racing driver and making that all work. So this channel's a bit of a strange one, so I really appreciate your time to come and view this, and wish me luck, guys. Fingers crossed. Stick us a thumbs up if you hope that the outcome's going to be a good one. Hey everyone, so I've just come down to the operating theatre. Don't know if I'm focused. Laid on the bed with the team. Hey. They're just preparing everything ready for me for the procedure to happen. But this room's pretty insane. There's incredible equipment. Welcome to the theatre. But this is a bit educational for guys that are going to have an embolisation in the future. Wish me luck. Just been wheeled back into my room after surgery. I'm smiling as much as I can, but I'm feeling pretty tired. Loaded me up with some tea, which I'm super grateful for gagging for a cup of tea. But they're just doing an automatic obs of my blood pressure, but everything's all good. But no, the surgery was a huge success. Stephen, the surgeon, was absolutely fantastic. I will do a longer video when I'm feeling a bit more up to chatting on camera, but the procedure was really not as bad as I thought it would be. A little bit uncomfortable at times, and a couple of strange things, but
on the whole, the surgery was pretty pleasant. The team in there was great, and we had a bit of a laugh during the surgery, which is quite good. But now that all the medication's kind of wearing off, I'm starting to feel, you know, uncomfortable and a little bit of pain, obviously where they was working. But I basically got to watch the whole thing. I got to sort of see the screens of all the kind of like tools going up through my veins and then blocking them off with the coils, and like it blew my mind. These people are just absolutely incredible. Yeah, it was a little bit longer than planned. I think the surgery was supposed to last about an hour, but I was there nearly 2 and a bit hours, I think, because the right side, my vein structure was a bit complicated. Typically me had to be one of them. He said I get one in every 6 or so years it's like this. So I was like, great, adjusted to be me. But yeah, I've just got to sit still now. Obviously they've gone through, you know, a main vein in my leg, and it's very uncomfortable. Just got to, you know, just sit still and chill out. I'm really hungry, so my food's on its way, which I'm looking forward to having something to eat, because anyone that knows me, I'm always looking for something to eat, and I can't skip a meal because I get hungry. So partly why I'm probably feeling tired, and it's not so much surgery, it's the fact I need food. But I've got tea, and everyone needs a cup of tea. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching this video. I don't really know how this video is going to come across. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I just kind of want to educate people that, like, this is the thing that people should consider if they've got, you know, varicocele or DNA fragmentation. That the process is, you know, it needs to be looked at. Guys need this test done to find out. I'm 6 years late, really, so I'd have loved to have found this out earlier on, got it fixed, and on we go. And I'm just really hopeful now that this will make a difference to our situation. Stephen the surgeon was very much, you know, confident that this is going to be a good benefit to us based on what he's seeing, you know, in my nuts. Let's not be, you know, let's not beat around the bush. We'll see in 4 to 5 months' time, and I'd love to do a vlog one day where I tell you guys that Katie and I are having a baby. That would just be an absolute dream come true. And I think I feel a bit emotional right now about that, because this is the moment that, you know, A, means the end of our journey for fertility, or it will change the rest of our life, you know, forever with children. And obviously the latter is exactly what we want. But we're prepared that, you know, the other might be the case. But at least this is the best possible correction we can do. And I feel really confident with that right now. Like, I feel really happy. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to drinking tea, chilling out, texting everyone back that have texted me today. I'm really grateful for all your messages. It means a lot to me and Katie. Yeah, I feel emotional, I'm not gonna lie, I feel emotional. So yeah, big thumbs up for me, and I'll see you probably when I'm back in my normal clothes, not this beautiful gown. I'll probably do a little update how the day's gone on. I've waffled a lot, so thanks for sticking with me on this video. Hey everyone, so I've been resting up for a couple of hours now, feeling loads more perkier. As you can see, the smile's back a little bit more, which is good. Yeah, I'm feeling loads better, slowly recovering, getting back to feeling a little bit more normal. The pain's subsiding a little bit. So yeah, I'm all good, but even better news, the food's arrived, so I'm super happy. I'm about to tuck into my delicious lunch. It looks really good. It's a little bit different to NHS hospital food. Have a little look at this. Here, look, I've got a really delicious soup with a bread roll. I've got a nice salad here, which looks yummy. Bit of cake, some custard, and another pot of tea. So, a little exception to the rule today. Ian tells me I need to cut down on tea, which I have been. I've been very, very good, but today's an exception. I deserve some tea today, so I'm having plenty of it. I love tea. I'm super hungry, so I'm going to get cracking on and eating this. I haven't eaten since last night, and I never normally skip meals, so I properly need this right now. So yeah, I'm going to tuck in. Update later on with how the food was. I'll rate it. I'll give it a TripAdvisor review. Such an idiot. I'm a bit bored on my own. I need Katie here chatting to me because I'm going to go nuts sat here on my own. So that's me all done here at the Wellington Hospital. The team have been amazing. I cannot tell you what such a great experience it's been here at the Wellington Hospital. This isn't a paid ad for them. Genuinely, I mean it. This has been an experience for me for the first time I've gone into private healthcare as a patient. You get your own room. You get, like, the service is just insane. Everyone seems just to have more time. I don't think the staff are any better than the NHS. They just are allowed more time, and I think not being stretched under their resources makes a huge difference as part of like the kind of patient experience, I guess. The theatre team have been amazing. They made me feel very relaxed. I knew exactly what was going on, and I'm one that's normally squeamish when it comes to having blood tests. Normally I feel a bit faint and a bit weird. Laying on an operating theatre with all what was going on, felt completely cool and chilled. My heart rate was like 62 most of the way through, which is like almost my resting rate. So I can't like tell you just how good of an experience it's been. I'm in pain, of course. I've had a procedure, that's kind of normal, just uncomfortable, and you know, I'm looking forward to some rest up, and a few days time I'll be back to normal. Can't get on the sim for a little while, which is a little bit annoying, but I'll be playing Call of Duty on the PS5, so it's not too much of a bad loss to get my feet up and make something good of it. I'm sure I'll drink plenty of tea and chill out, I guess, which is probably needed anyway. I've been working really hard the last couple of months, along with what we've been going through with all of our fertility treatment. So yeah, some good rest is definitely in order. But I just can't thank, you know, the guys at the Wellington enough. And if you're watching this video, that's Liam, Stephen, and the theatre crew. If you watch this video, I'm honestly so grateful and so thankful for your expertise, your care, and everything you've done for me today, because genuinely, if this is a success for me and my partner, this will change our lives. We'll become parents, and this will be it for us. Like, this will be amazing. So that will follow hopefully in 4 to 5 months time, when I get to do my test for the DNA fragmentation again, to see if there's been any improvement, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that's what we get. I'm gonna head off home now. Got a couple hours drive. My partner's just got here to pick me up. Unfortunately, she couldn't be in the hospital because of the COVID situation, which is fair enough, but she's here now. I'm gonna go meet her. Cannot wait to see her. And yeah, trip home, time to go and get probably a glass of wine. I'm going to get a curry or something on the way home, I think, because I fancy one. Get my feet up, have a few days chillaxing, and yeah, I'll see you on another episode. Going to be more educational posts, I think, around fertility, because there's so much I think I can do from a patient's perspective. Like I said, maybe in the video earlier today, that, you know, I should have had this done 5 years ago, when I should have had the correct tests and I should have had the correct people behind me, but the system just didn't allow that to happen, which I feel a little bit let down for, really, because, you know, it could have saved all this heartache. And I know on the sort of fertility community, and the guys that I help support, I know that this is very much a common case across the whole of the UK. So I'm going to do something to change that. I've actually spoke to the surgeon today, who also wants to help change the NICE policies, or what's called the NICE procedure. And yeah, watch this space. I'm going to be doing everything I can to make sure that everyone gets the care that they need when it comes to their fertility treatment, because our lives are very important, as much as everyone else's, and having children is a huge part of life, and for the last 6 years mine's been completely on hold with my partner, and hopefully now it means that I can continue my life with hopefully a little trice around, maybe a little racing driver, who knows. But yeah, like I strongly believe by that, and I'm here to support any couple that's going through this, and guys out there that are going through fertility treatment, please don't suffer in silence. It just doesn't help in the long run. It didn't help me out at all, and that goes for any problems you've got, anything you've got on your mind. Just always seek out to chat to someone, because it just makes things loads easier when you actually talk it through with someone. But thanks again so much for tuning into this episode. I've got to get home, but I'll see you soon. Take care.